Hi all! So welcome back to Isolation Art. I'm Erica Small Coffee. I am an artist and an educator, and I'm just trying to show you a few drawing things that you can use to fill your time up if you are currently isolating at home or social distancing. So what I have for you today is an activity that I do a lot if I'm really stuck for ideas. I learned it as a kid and it's really stuck with me. I've taught it to a lot of people since, so I hope you enjoy it. All you need for this activity is a pen as well as some pencil crayons. You're just going to take your pen. The reason we're doing this in pen and not pencil is so that it doesn't smudge everywhere while we're working. So you want something that isn't going to smear. And normally we don't scribble much, but this is one of those times where scribbling is actually how you start it. So I'm just doing a continuous line, and I'm making sure to try to keep it sometimes straight and sometimes curved, and I want to get quite a bit of coverage on my paper. Now, trying to keep it mostly evenly spread out. That looks pretty good. So the next step is to look on your drawing for what's already there. You'll hear stories sometimes about the Renaissance sculptors saying that really they didn't sculpt the item, that it was already there in the marble, and that they simply took out what they took out what was not necessary. So today we're going to look in our drawing for the things that are already there. And so it takes a minute and you just kind of have to look at it. And something should come to you that you can see. Now that will entirely depend on what you're thinking about at the time, or maybe something that you have already seen before. So what I see here is a muzzle, and some eyes with some big eyelids. I think I'm going to do the bottom of those eyelids in blue. Now, there is one benefit to doing this with pencils. So if you decide instead to do this first part in pencil, when you do the second part, you can decide what on your image you are going to keep. And then you can actually erase all of your extra lines after and just be left with your image. But for today, I'm just going to go with this. So I've got this fun monkey here. Got some eyes and has ears. This one doesn't quite connect. We'll just fudge it a little. And there's his other big ear. It's like a chimpanzee maybe. Now, if you want, you can always add all sorts of detail to this. So I've got the top of the head here. And if I wanted, when I'm filling this in, I want this to look chimpanzee-like. I think I probably saw a monkey because I had recently watched some YouTube animal videos, which I love watching when I'm feeling even remotely stressed, or I just want something that I can relax to. I'll often look at animal videos. So here we go, and let's see. I think my monkey, if I look here, there. So my monkey, I can't quite tell. It's a little hard to tell just because, well, because it started with a scribble. So my monkey is giving a thumbs up. Again, can add a little bit of fur to it. Maybe you're having a hard time with yours and you see something entirely different. A really popular one to go for is just smaller images. I don't know about that hand, but whatever. So you can look for smaller images. Maybe you see like an aquarium with lots of fish, or maybe it's like the ocean and you can see deep sea creatures. I'm just giving this monkey, it's gonna be wearing a t-shirt. I used to have a toy when I was little that was, it was a chimpanzee and he wore a little t-shirt. That's also the cover, I think, of an Air album. So there we go. And let's see. I think that should be more here. And there's his fingers. And the rest of his arm. Oh, I guess his arm's up here. All right, I've got that. And I think he is holding on to something that monkeys often do. He has an abstract banana. So I'm just using my my lines as guidelines for this, and of course it's a bit of a challenge to get the right shape out of this, but you just you have to go with whatever you have there. So I'm not even sure what chimpanzee eyes look like. I'm pretty sure they're brown and yellowish, maybe. I'm not even sure that they have whites of their eyes. I would have to look that up. I am not a chimpanzee expert. All right, probably needs a little nose. So again, you hopefully get something entirely different out of yours. And today I got this chimpanzee that has learned sign language. And I think I totally drew that hand backwards if he was doing that hand, doing a thumbs up. But alas, you just kind of have to let your brain go with whatever it found in the image. Now, if you want to take this a little bit further, what you can do is you can actually redraw this. You can use this as your beginning sketch and then draw this subject out better in your sketchbook. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do for today. I hope that gives you a little new activity to look at, and I hope everybody is staying safe. If you like and subscribe, that would be rad. You'll get notifications for my videos. I'm trying to post a new isolation art making drawing every day. And so again, And find me on Instagram, Isolation Art Making. That's the hashtag I'm going to use. And also, you can find my art account. My art education account is Small Coffee Art. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh, hey, none of that was in view. Perfect.